Okay, so now we're going to start getting into some formulas for solving the Rubik's Cube, and that requires the start of it on the second layer. Not as difficult as the third layer, so we're getting there, and this can take a while to practice. I mean, it took me 2 weeks of playing with this constantly before I was able to get the whole thing solved. And it basically had to go layer by layer. Having you make a mistake, you forget which orientation you're at, you twist the wrong way, forget which step you're on while you're twisting this around, you have to start back over. There's no just, oh, okay, I can fix that. Experienced people that really master the cube can, but again, this is more for myself and to help other people if they want, if it helps them. So, as I said before, these middle squares do not move. Our first layer is solved, and I'm continuing with the top being the white face. Always the white face is on the top. And right now, we need to solve for these cubes in here because they're not the right color, they're not in the right position, etc. And this move is actually going to help you to either move the cube into the right location or to bump one that doesn't belong there out, like this one. This is a cube that I know belongs in the middle layer just because of its green and blue, because otherwise it would have to be yellow on and be on the bottom layer. That's how I know it's in the middle, because it takes this square right here, this little square, for this one that I'm showing you, the green and red one, is actually going to move it either here or here. And it's just, this algorithm is just basically a reversal of the other. And the way I always remember this is just kind of going, well, let's start where it needs to be first. So this green and red one, I'm going to match this up, this red color, this red cube over to the red face right there. And so this is green, so I know that it actually needs to be with the green face over on this side. And so now that I've actually got this red on red, I always remembered it like this, which is going to be, if you can see this, since it's got to go to that side, so it's going to go away from that side, down, over, up, and then you got the white cube right there, put it back in. So it might have been a little hard to see, but now you'll notice that this red and green cube is now in its correct location. So the algorithm for this, of what I just did, and I had to write it down, and I was looking at the red face with the white being on top, just as a reminder, it is B, so you rotate that bottom layer clockwise instead of counterclockwise, which would have been B prime. So the formula for this is B, L, B prime, L prime, F for front to face, L prime, F prime, L. Okay, so we went, so now it's going to take this green and yellow block and it's going to put it back over here. Okay, and I'm looking at the red face, so I'm going to do this again. So we're going to go B, L, B prime, L prime, F, L prime, F prime, L. And there it is, green and yellow, just got popped out. I don't even know where the other one moves to. It went to the other side. Doesn't matter. So let's see if I can find one. There we go, perfect. I have one here that does the reversal of it, and I'll go through it again. So now I have this orange and green cube here that I can see, and I know it's got to go over here because this is the orange face and the green face, so I matched it up with the face. This orientation is going to match with its side that's got to go on with the orange face. Okay, so now it's got to go over here. So like I said, it's going to be the reversal. So in my head, I always say away, down, over, up, and then put it back in. And there it is, green and orange. So so let me do that again. I'll put this yellow and blue one back in its place where I just put it, and we'll go through the actual sequence. So the sequence is B prime, R prime, B, R, F prime, R, F, R prime. So if it's going to go on to the left side, the sequence again, just in case you missed it, if we're going to the left side, is going to be B, L, B prime, L prime, F, L prime, F prime, L. Now if we're going to go over to the right side, from here, it's going to be B prime, R prime, B, R, F prime, R, F, R prime. Basically just a reversal. So we're going to go through and put this yellow and blue one over here in the green and orange space following that sequence. So we can go with, starting with the bottom there, so we go B prime, R prime, B, R, F prime, R, F, R prime. And you might have noticed I didn't even look at the cube. I was looking at my notes the entire time. I still have the white face intact. The first layer is still complete. And like I said, that yellow and blue cube is now in its place. So now you just go through on each one of these middle pieces and put it there. And if you find something that doesn't belong, like this green and yellow piece, yellow is on the bottom, then you just do that combination again to knock it out of its place. Put something else there. So yeah, all right, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to solve this second layer. All right. So now I have a green and orange one here that I don't want. So I'm just going to do away, down, over, up, put it back in. Okay. And then now I have it down here on the bottom. I'll line it up with the correct facing. And it's got to go over here to the left. So away, down, over, up, put it back in. Next one. Okay, now I have a red and a blue. It's got to go to the right side. So away, down, over, up, put it back in. And then I have a red and green. It's got to go over here. So away from the side that's got to go to, down, over, up, put it back in. Okay. And then I have one more. Okay, green matches up with the green. The orange has got to go over here to the left, so way down, over, up, put it back in. Okay, I'm just taking a look around, and now I have the second layer completed. Up next, we're going to work on the third layer. One of the hardest ones, and it has multiple algorithms with it.